In September, the first ever case of vaping-related illness occurred in London, Ontario. While healthcare professionals weren't able to conclusively determine that it was a result of vaping, doctors have not found other identifiable causes in this case. We know very little about the long-term health effects associated with e-cigarettes, but our findings so far are enough to convince us of the need to advise the public, says Dr. Chris Mackey, Medical Officer of Health and CEO of MLHU in a statement. Today, we want to talk about the perceptions of vaping, and we also want to examine how these perceptions are changing in our society due to these illnesses. We reached out to Dr. Yannicka Hara, a respirologist and researcher at McMaster University. He stated that there is a lack of research on the perceptions of vaping and believes that it will be beneficial to understand why individuals begin vaping, continue to vape, and their thoughts about the activity in general. We then reached out to students at McMaster University to get their different perceptions on vaping.
I don't vape because I know about the really dangerous effects it has on the youth.
Okay, I vape when I'm stressed out or under pressure.
I've just read a lot of articles about people vaping and the dangerous effects it has, and I don't really want to go into that lifestyle or get addicted, I guess.
So why do you think people start vaping?
I think people start vaping maybe because of peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
Because their friends do it and they think it's cool to do, or there's nothing really wrong with doing it.
I stopped vaping because I read about how bad it is for you, and I read somewhere that it gives you cancer, so that's why I stopped vaping.
Researchers conducted a study about vaping habits with 71 participants who were regular smokers hoping to quit smoking cigarettes and to switch to using vapes. This study is one of few conducted on the topic. Now, to start off, let's go over a definition. ENDS are electronic nicotine delivery systems. ENDS is an umbrella term for several different types of nicotine delivery systems, such as electronic cigarettes, e-cigarettes, vaping devices, or vape pens. They are commonly battery-powered devices used to smoke or vape a flavored solution. This solution contains nicotine, an addictive chemical also found in cigarettes. So why do people vape? Most vapers believe that vaping is a healthier alternative to smoking cigarettes, which carries many health risks. In this 2017 article about vaping versus smoking, researchers found that past smokers almost always preferred vaping over smoking. The only time they would switch back to smoking is because they were stressed and needed a higher nicotine content. Switch users, people who have switched from cigarette smoking to vaping, also found that there was little stigma associated with vaping when compared to cigarette smoking. Their reasons for this are that vaping does not leave any secondhand smoke and is generally not prohibited in public spaces. Contrary to popular belief, there is no classification system by the FDA for the various different electronic nicotine delivery systems. People may assume that ENDS can be classified in categories based on nicotine content or method of charging, or by the user's own experience with ENDS, such as beginner or intermediate. However, the research article demonstrated that although no clear classification system of ENDS has emerged, participants used product characteristics like nicotine content and chargeability to attempt classification. In a study that explored ENDS perception amongst adolescents and young adults, the results showed that this demographic had a more positive than negative perception of ENDS. The factors that are positive attributes of ENDS, according to the aforementioned demographics, included flavor variety, user control of nicotine content, and the ability to do smoke tricks. Currently, there is not enough research on the perceptions of vaping. The studies discussed earlier do not fully address the gap in the literature surrounding this topic. For more information on the use of electronic nicotine delivery systems, visit the link in our description box. Let us know what your perception of vaping is by leaving us a comment below. Thank you.